Today on the channel, we take a trip back to 1997 once again for X-Men 97, Jean Grey, and Cyclops.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another X-Men 97 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got two of the goodest of the good in Jean Grey and Cyclops. But for all your Jean Grey, Cyclops, X-Men 97 needs, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. Got to get a deal out there, and that's exactly what I did. Pick these up at DJC Collectibles. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons later on in the video as well. And we're going to do it ladies first style. All it's about the ladies at the end of the day. With old Jean Grey herself, two heads are better than one. That's what we got with Jean. You like the hair down, you like the hair up. Choose your own hair adventure. X-Men 97 packaging. Got the X-Men team over there. Jean Grey looking only like she could look if she was animated. Sure, why not? Jean Grey right here. Big bubble window. On the back, got the cross-sell. We're unboxing all these figures on the channel. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Check those out. Glamour shot right there. UPC's jibber jabber at the bottom. Nothing else going on. Marvel Studios, Jean Grey, looking good, looking good. Let's get her out. Love the thick cardboard on these. I'm a big fan of that, of course. Oh, rookie right there. See you later, goodbye. Pull it out here, Spider-Man style. Bam! See you later, goodbye. See you later, goodbye. Ooh, off the D-Tolf. Oh my gosh, one of these days is going to shatter a D-Tolf. That'll be just a great one. But there it is, old Jean Grey looking only like a Jean Grey could look once again. I'm going to pull her out. There it is, some hands. And a head. And there it is. See you later. Once again, a lot of see you laters in this video as we can see so far. But we got a Fist of Fury and an open hand on her here. She could slap Scott Summers if she needs to. And then we got the mystical, magical Jean Grey hand. She's going to do something like this. She does have those hands. So choose your own hand adventure at the end of the day. Diving into the head sculpts for old Jean Grey. First off, what do you think of when you think of Jean Grey? I guess I think of her hair being up like this more often than the long hair. But I think I like the long hair better. I don't know. We'll dive into it. But right here, she's got her kind of ski mask that doesn't have any face protection. I don't know what you call this thing. But she's got her hair back in a ponytail. And oh, very happy to report we got a little articulation on that ponytail. Ponytail also removable. If you want to give her a haircut or something, you can do that. But the ponytail is removable. That's pretty cool, though. You can move it around, do whatever you want to do. You do got the cool foof in the hair in the front, looking good. And then very stoic, looking up in there. She's just got very loving eyes, I guess, but concerned eyes. That's what we're going to call it on here. Big old lips on her. She's got some big lips going on. Nice little red eyebrows as well. Blue eyes looking very good. And it's a classic costume for Jean Grey as well. Got the orange and blue attack. Huge Mets fan. Big, big fan of Keith Hernandez. She loves little Keith Hernandez. That's what I have been told. X-Men on the belt there, of course. Talked about the fist and the open hand on her. Articulation, arm's going to go all the way around. Very tight articulation. I love the shoulder guards move with the arm, so you don't have to worry about those getting in the way. She's got a big high bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows, looking pretty good right there. Hands removable. She just got the forearm in the blue there on both sides. Hula hoop, no, nothing like that. Just traditional waist on her. Big old Jean Grey psychic splits if you do need them, of course. Legs go back together, legs go up, thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Playing all the hits once again right there. And then you get the legs back and forth, side to side in the foot department. Now, does she fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand? What do you know? Fits on a stand perfectly right there. Good looking Jean Grey figure. Of course, the second head here looking very interesting as well. Long, long hair going on. Once again, a very stoic look on her face. Would it kill her to smile? You're prettier when you smile, Jean. Give us a little bit of smile, but I do like this head sculpt on here. Got to decide what head sculpt I'm going to use on her, and I guess perfect time to bring out some of these, as we do got the original Jean Grey, or the older Jean Grey, we'll call it. Long, long hair on here, more of a maroon red color. A very good figure, still holds up to this day for me. I like this one a whole lot. And then just recently, we got this one in the cartoon cell shading series. Very, very interesting here. Different head sculpts totally on this one. And this one's very cake-like now that I look at it. But very different. Different figures all over. Sculpt, everything different between these two. So I do like that. I do prefer that. A little bit bigger head on this one here. So really I'm torn. I got a ponytail one. I got a long hair one. Which way do I go with this one? I'm going to have to see it through. Going to have to play it out. We'll see what ends up happening there. But can't really go wrong with either head there, and a very good Jean Grey. I do think this one is better than the latest cartoon one that we got, or the cell shading one. And I do like this one from back in the day, but really harder to get all these years later. But everybody needs a little bit of Jean Grey in their collection. There's no doubt about it. And you got some opportunities to have her right over there. But now we turn our attention to the old leader of the X-Men here. Of course, Cyclops, a controversial figure. In all honesty, kind of the Duke of the X-Men, if you think about it. If you think about it, he kind of is. And Professor X will be General Hawk, is what we'll say right there. And then, of course, Flint Wolverine, the guy, true leader. Or maybe Storm is Flint. I don't know. I haven't got that far. I'll think about it, though. But here's old Cyclops right there, a polarizing figure if there ever was one. Some people like his leadership style, some people do not. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle right there. But Cyclops looking only like a Cyclops could look. X-Men 97, same packaging. 2 heads on Cyclops. And you know what they say? 2 heads are better than 1. I've heard that on more than one occasion. Jibber jabber, UPCs, cross-sell, Cyclops. Let's get him out of the package. Let's see what's going on with this Cyclops. Let's see what he's up to here. And we know it's no good. It's no good with Cyclops. That's my guess. Trying to just lead his X-Men. Oh, my X-Men. See you later. You're not my anything, Cyclops. Spider-Man style. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison time. Lot going on in here. I'm here for that. 2 heads, hands, and a visor. Little blast effect. I love a good blast effect. All right. Going to pull Cyclops out of here, hopefully. Hopefully get him out. Get these hands out. We got some of that McFarlane Cambodia tape. No, he says he's got the trademark on it. Todd from the couch once again. Hey, Todd, think fast. See you later, Todd. All right, Todd McFarlane on the couch, everyone. Give him a hand. Todd, good to see you, buddy. I loved it when Todd comes over for these other reviews. Usually on Kyle Peterson 2.0, the other YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to that. We do all the DC McFarlane stuff over there. And Todd joins me every video on the couch. And sometimes he sneaks over to some other videos. He wants to see what the competition's up to with this X-Men 97 business. Don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. But let's dive in here. We got 2 splayed out hands right out of the package doing that with Cyclops. Got 2 fists of fury if he's got to throw down with Wolverine. A little mano a mano. They could do that. You never know. And then we do got his 2-fingered hand. You never know what Cyclops is up to with these 2 hands. Gene, you have any idea? No, we don't. But he does have these. He might be using these to hit the old visor. Bam, bam. Doing one of those kind of things. Could be doing that, or he could be doing some other things. You never know what he's up to with those 2-fingered hands. But looking pretty good as far as things do go there. Now we get down to the head sculpts here. And I got to be honest, I hate this head sculpt out of the package. He just looks so... I don't know. There's something off in the face. He's a little bit too pale for me. Of course, he does got the visor going on. He's got the patented hair and the brown color looking good. But it just almost looks like Jay Leno cosplaying as Cyclops is what this head sculpt reminds me of. Just a little bit off. Just a little bit too squared off. It reminds me of The Tick. You guys remember the cartoon The Tick, the cartoon, the animated series, the toy line, whatever? He's got kind of that big jaw going on. It just doesn't look like it fits Cyclops to me, personally. The second head sculpt, a little bit better, as he's got some teeth showing. He's a little mad. Kind of makes the face look a little bit better here. But he does look a little strange with those gritting teeth. He just, he's like he's going to the dentist and getting those x-rays at the dentist or something. I don't know. But the visor in this one is hollow, so this is for this blast effect piece, which is pretty cool. I do like stuff like this, and it plugs right in there, and man, he's off to the races. He's blasting everybody with those 2 fingers. Put those up there and pew, 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 pew. That's what he's doing all day long. And he's making the sound effects as he does it. It's weird, but he does it. It's his thing. Let Cyclops be Cyclops at the end of the day. I do wish this was interchangeable between these 2, because I think this one would help this head sculpt a little bit, at least for me. I do like this head sculpt, but I feel like I don't want to display Cyclops with the blast effect. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it. Once again, a little bit of a quandary like I am with Jean Grey. What head do I use with this one? I'm not exactly sure, but I'll figure it out eventually. No doubt. Always do. Always do. But let's dive into this Cyclops here, and the first thing we notice is the blue and yellow attack, the classic X-Men outfits. Love this X-Men outfit. I would love to see a Cyclops back from his X-Factor outfit. I would love to see an updated version of that. I think that'd be really cool. I'm sure that'll come one of these days here soon. But the blue and yellow attack looking really good. Got the X-Men logo in the belt up here on the communicator. Got the sash over the top. And man, he's got pockets for days. I don't know what he stores in all these pockets, but man, he's got pockets for days. One thing I do love, and we've seen this transition over the last year in these Marvel Legend figures, is he no longer has those straps that just fall down constantly. The bane of my existence, we'll talk about it here in a second. They are sculpted in. That is the way to go. Bravo, Hasbro, for giving us that. Very happy to see that, of course. Yellow boots, yellow gloves, yellow wristbands, all the usual suspects right here. Now, he does got a little butterfly on the shoulder, just a hair, a little bit there. Arms do go around for us. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits right here. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Head removable, as you guys do know. Ab crunch looking really good. Waist articulation. Those big old Cyclops splits. Legs go up. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles back and forth, side to side. The usual Cyclops movement. The usual Cyclops stuff going on. A good figure as far as feel, too. He feels sturdy, feels really good in hand. We always do like that. The weakest link right here for this Cyclops is the head out of the package for me. I'm just not feeling that head sculpt. But besides that, a fantastic Cyclops figure. One that we really, really did need. And speaking of Cyclops figures, this was the last one, which I really actually do like. And it does have the shading on it here, but it is, I think, the exact same figure. Looking at this, it is just a simple repaint, and that's a quick turnaround on a repaint right here. I would rather actually have this head over here. The problem is you got some of that shading going on, but if that doesn't bother you, you could easily switch between these two heads, as I do much prefer this head to this one. This one, obviously, it's cartoon, but it feels too cartoony to me. I don't know. Is that weird? Who knows? But there it is. There's two Cyclops. Then I was talking about this one. I love this Cyclops, especially back in the day. But talk about the bane of my existence. These ankle bracers here on the boot, always falling down. It's like almost impossible. Just driving me absolutely crazy. Then you got the pin joints. It's definitely crazy how far articulation has come since this one came out 6, 7, 8 years ago. Whatever time is. What is time? I don't know. But I do like this Cyclops. Just once again, the weak part for me is the head sculpt on this. But fun to have a modern Cyclops in all the new bells and whistles articulation in the X-Men 97 line. So there it is, Jean Grey Cyclops. Two amazing figures, two must-have if you're collecting the X-Men at the end of the day. But what are your guys' thoughts? Pickups, passes, long games, no games? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. And of course, Patreon, your best way to support this very YouTube channel. Head over there for early access to both YouTube channel videos, giveaways, Q&As, pizza reviews, dog stuff, you name it. All going on over the Patreon. Patreon, best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget, if you guys don't know, I wrote a book. It is up on Amazon and Barnes & Noble shortly. It is the complete guide to the WWE Jakks Classic Superstars line. About 700 pages, full color, everything and anything Jakks Classic Superstar. Forward by Jeremy Padower and good friend of the channel, Jeff George. Heck, they're both good friends of the channel. So check out this book. It is on Amazon. Link in the description below. Letting it be known out there. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for X-Men, and Cyclops, and Jean Grey, and a book, and Sting and RoboCop, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.